All right, so today we're going to go over what's called the Romanian deadlift or an RDL. Now, this is going to target your whole posterior chain, all right, specifically targeting your glutes and hamstrings. You also get a good amount of core work. You also get a good amount of back work because you're having to stabilize that weight as we go down. All right, so it's also going to emphasize the eccentric loading phase. All right, so there is compared to the conventional deadlift, all right, there is no point where you can reset on the ground, so you're under tension for a little bit longer than a conventional deadlift or even a trap bar deadlift. All right, so we're going to come up to the bar. We're going to grab just outside of our hips. We're going to step on back. All right, now from here, our feet are about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit more narrow based on your preference. All right, now very important, we want to keep the bar as close to our body throughout the entire motion as best we can, because the further out that bar starts to travel, all right, the more you're going to feel it in our lower back, and obviously that's not what we want. All right, so from here, we're going to sit the hips back. We're going to have a slight bend in our knee as we go down. Once our chest is about parallel to the ground, all right, we're going to drive our feet through the floor and stand up nice and tall. All right, again, keeping that bar nice and close to our body, so we're almost riding it down our legs as we go. All right, drive the feet through the floor, stand nice and tall at the top.